with a vision to grow globally.
Very soon, the slogan would be frozen is the new fresh
Okay.
because it retains the whole nutrition value, so there is nothing wrong with it.
He is aiming to cater to both the export and domestic markets.
Starting from 5 cities to now 32 plus cities and expanding almost every week, we are opening up a new city.
Newsix India A-List proudly recognizes Archit Goel for excellence in business entrepreneurship.
Hello and a very warm welcome to NewsX A-List. Today I'm joined with Mr. Archit Goel. He's the Director and CFO of Sri Bajrang Alliance Limited. A very warm welcome to NewsX, Mr. Goel.
Thank you so much.
Archit, interestingly, you're a new age entrepreneur who decided to, get into family business and expand it in a different way altogether. Explain to me the reason behind why did you decide to, join your family business and what inspired you to do so?
Being a part of a family-owned business from past 3 decades, we were majorly into steel and power and mining sectors. Joining the family business was my decision to take it to next level and expand your own house and get some new things and develop new products from here.
And yeah.
Yes, please.
And interestingly, the new products that you've gotten into are frozen foods. And there is a lot of misconception, I would say, about frozen foods. There are a set of people, I would believe nowadays, who vouch by it and others are very apprehensive of it. There's a lot of myth around it. Can you help break a few myths for our viewers over here?
Absolutely. So our frozen food business, we started under the company Sri Bajrang Alliance Limited, and with the brand name Gold, we are in the market right now. And the myth actually in terms of frozen food, I would say, is very, very wrong in the market because you or me as a consumer consume more than 30 to 40% of our food on day-to-day basis, which is frozen. May that be from the peas at home that we have, or may that be from seasonal vegetables that are stored in a cold store, or may that be from fruits that are imported from other countries. If that is acceptable, then yes, frozen food should also be acceptable. Not only my brand, but I would say frozen food as a category is a healthy category because it is a preservative-free category. A few myths, if I would recall, and I would want to clear, is like it has a lot of colors and preservatives and flavors. So frozen food is one of its kind that it is a natural food because why it is natural? It is always maintained under a temperature guideline.
Okay.
The food is made in minus 20 degrees, quick freeze at minus 40 degrees Celsius, and it is transported and the supply chain is managed at minus 20 degrees. So this locks the nutrition of the product and it does not have any preservatives or any flavors or colors added to it. As a company, I can be very sure about it that in my company, we do not add any flavors or preservatives or any colors or any artificial things to the food or a pack that we are selling it in the market or we are bringing it out to our consumers. Frozen food is not fresh. One more myth, very, very
Yes.
big. Actually, I would say very soon the slogan would be frozen is the new fresh
Okay.
because it retains the whole nutrition value. So there is nothing wrong with it. And it is kind of a good food, I would say, because right from mangoes also, or ice creams also we have, or seasonal or off-seasonal products that we are having. Everything is stored in freezers and in controlled atmosphere, which retains the nutrition value. So frozen is going to become the new fresh very, very soon.
People do also believe that frozen food does not have the nutrition seems to die off if the food is frozen for a long period of time. How do you explain that to people that that's not the case?
So, ma'am, frozen food as a category, what happens is when you manufacture frozen food. So, if for example we are making a patty, a beetroot and cheese tikki, one of our products, if we are making that, or a Malabar paratha that we make. So these products are instantly freezed at minus 40 degrees right from the pan where it is made.
Okay.
So it retains the nutritional value which we have got tested, and I think as you can see behind me, the wall of certifications that we have, from external bodies like BRCGS, which is International Standard of Approving Authority, or US FDA. All these senior and approving authorities have certified that yes, frozen food is good and is not having any preservatives, or it actually locks in the nutrition because of the temperature benefits that we take out.
Tell me something, in the market nowadays, especially during COVID, the spread of frozen food expanded a lot. People didn't have house helps. Everybody wanted frozen food. How do you differentiate your product from the others? What is your USP?
So we as a company, we launched during the lockdown only. We had planned this project in the year 2020, but to come out in the market. But we did not expect that, okay, the day we are going to inaugurate our factory, we would have to undergo this pandemic.
Yes.
Frozen food as a category got a lot of acceptance because, yes, it is hygienic, it is clean, and it is very safe in terms of the nutrition that it provides. And yes, during pandemic, it got a lot of acceptance because a lot of helps were not there, convenience was not there. Frozen food as a category is very, very convenient because you have your parathas, or you have your tikkis, or you have your kheer or etc. in your freezer. You just take it out and either warm it or microwave it or just thaw it, and you are ready to consume.
Yes.
Food which is at your convenience without any preservatives is something which is of value, and which really got acceptance during the lockdown. And as a category or as a brand, where we stand different is we have a range and a basket to offer to our consumers, right from Indian breads to snacks to desserts, and very soon we'll be coming out with meal kits as well.
Interesting.
Yes.
So that is exactly what was the next question was going to be. What are the expansion plans, and where all are you planning to diversify yourself as a brand?
So as a brand, we have in this past 1 year of operations, what we have done is we have expanded into 30 plus cities in the country right now, and we started export to 5 different countries abroad. And in very near future, our aim is to reach 100 plus cities by March 2022, and have our global footprint across the areas where food and gold as a brand would be accepted because of its taste, its flavors, and its trust and transparency of the business that we do.
Tell me something, but as you explained earlier, you started your brand during the pandemic. So there's a set of opportunities that came your way. But I would say pre and post the pandemic, there must be a set of disadvantages and also challenges that you would face. What have those been?
The major challenges that we faced during the pandemic was to keep our team safe. As a company, we think that yes, the co-workers that are working with us should be really safe. So we definitely, with the help of the government of India and with Serum Institute, organized a vaccine drive for our factory workers. Also, challenges like supply chain was really disturbed. Supplies of raw material were disturbed. The store timings, the retail stores were opening only for a few hours. So that led the business to grow slow, but in terms of the category growth or in terms of the brand acceptance, if I would say, we are really, really thankful to our country and to our consumers and our stakeholders that at this short period of 1 year, this is where we are. Starting from 5 cities to now 32 plus cities, and expanding almost every week, we are opening up a new city. We have also started, and a very, very proud thing that I just came to know before our call was, we have entered into Leh market as well, the crown of India. So that is a very, very pride and prestigious moment and day for us.
Tell me something, I would want to know from you, a new age entrepreneur, your advice to people, like yourself. There are a lot of people who really fear to step into family businesses, thinking that, they will have to go with the age-old kind of fashion of how it has been going on, and they cannot be able to imply new things into the business. But you've been able to do so. Can you help break that thing out for us so that, people like yourself can decide and join their own businesses?
So, being a part of the family business, I would say I had a lot of advantages. In fact, people think that in family businesses you'll have restrictions, or you'll have. It is a way of thinking and dealing with this. So, in my family businesses, my elders, my brothers, my fathers, everyone really helped me out to do what I wanted to do, also, and gave me back-end knowledge from the basics.
Yes.
I was very, very blessed that because I was part of the family business, I was inculcated the knowledge and the right kind of experience, right from basics of constructions to plant operations to finance to sales and marketing. So I was really lucky to have all the fields in my hand. If not being a part of the family business, I would have probably stuck in a single field itself. And being a part of the family business, I really got opportunity to put my hands across all the fields and come out in this 8 years, 10 years down the line of my business journey as an entrepreneur.
Thank you, Mr. Goyal, so much for speaking to NewsX, and thanks a lot for explaining to our viewers that how good frozen food is, and how it is to believe that now, as you mentioned, that frozen can be the new fresh. Thanks.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.